that. What's up, everybody? My name is Ryan Turford, and yeah, so we wanted to play some World of Warcraft tonight. I wanted to play some World of Warcraft tonight, but guess what? I can't log into World of Warcraft right now. It just gets hung up on the login page, which is what it was doing yesterday. So I thought what we'll do as a fun treat, or a side diversion anyways, until, you know, World of Warcraft starts working again. We're going to play some MTG Arena, and I've never actually played this on stream before, so we're going to just hop into a couple games with a couple different decks and play around, basically, until we try World of Warcraft again in a bit. We'll probably play for like 20 minutes or so before we figure things out. So here are my decks. I don't have many, because basically ever since the M19 expansion came out, I sort of have been retooling a bunch of things. So I have a mono black control deck that I've been playing. I've got a red-green ramp deck, a green-blue ramp deck, and a Naya ramp deck. So I actually really like playing ramp. I like control as well, but I'm going to try out this Naya deck. It's really bad. It's really poorly constructed, but you know what? I guarantee you we'll get at least one with it. Because surprisingly, I know this is surprising even to me anyways, I've actually gotten some wins with this. So this is pretty cool. So we're going to jump into a couple games, and hopefully this game at least works, hopefully. And yes, I have a Vivian Reeve avatar, and yes, sometimes it gives away what we're playing, but that's okay. So, I mean, we can play turn 3 History of Benalia, and if we literally draw any other land, we're in good shape. So I'm going to keep this. I mean, if we just run all lands too, we could cycle this Shelter Thicket as well. Perfect. So we've got another Clifftop Retreat. So we're all about the non-basic lands right now. Oh my God, they're gonna outramp us. We can't let them outramp us. Ooh, this is a Bant ramp deck. It's probably Turbo Fog. So next turn we can Ixalan's Binding if they play a land. Ooh, Tatiova. Yeah, that's worthy of an Ixalan's Binding, I think. Because their entire deck's probably built around Tatiova. So it's good we're just getting that out of the way. And next turn we can play Hour of Promise, get a whole bunch of lands, and then if our Llanowar Elves don't die, we'll be pretty close to getting Zakama, actually. We'll be well on our way anyways. So basically, the way this deck is constructed anyways, we're sort of built around getting to Zakama as quick as possible, and then basically just decimating our opponents with Zakama's activated triggers. That's kind of how I wanted to construct this deck. I always wanted to make it a Zakama deck, so and I never had until I built this deck. So we're at Our Promise. We're literally gonna get the probably get our the fast lands. Let's see. Let's get us some Petal Grove. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then next turn we can, if they attack with Tatiova, we can seal it away, and then play History of Benalia. Ooh. So it is a Turbo Fog deck, or it's just a weird Nexus of Fate ramp deck. Or this is probably like a version of Turbo Fog. Jesus Christ, are they just... how many Nexus of Fates do they have in their hand? I wonder. Are they going to keep just drawing Nexus of Fates? Is this game actually over? Is that what you're telling me? Dovenbon. They'll play Dovenbon.
Would you like to know how you'll fail? This should help.
I don't think I've ever seen someone on Arena play Dovin Bond before. Ever. This is a new one. Well, at least we can get rid of the Tatiova. Just get it out of the way. So we don't have to deal with it anymore. Do they have a counter too? Oh man. Alright, so we'll take the Tatiova and then we'll play History of Benalia. And they won't really be able to do anything about that. We can attack the Dovin Bond for 1. So he'll basically have to use the +1. And then we can, even if he gives our creature -0, -3, we can still block with it. Oh. Fucking commit to memory. That was the spell that was in their hand that they were pausing about. Omniscience? What the? This is a crazy brew. This is a spicy brew if I've ever seen one.
You can't possibly be this stupid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not gonna block. Because again, we're gonna play Zakama this turn. The best part about this is that, let's see here now. So what do we want to do? We're going to deal 3 to him. We'll play the Gift of Paradise. And then we'll destroy the Omniscience. And we can't even hurt the Dovin Bond, so let's just leave it at that. Now, the real question is, do we just get Nexus of Fated into the ground, essentially, from this point? Because next turn, our Knights will get pumped, and we'll be able to Zakama down all their stuff. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Damn, son. Alright, so we'll take out the Tatiova. Let's just get rid of the frickin' Dovin Bond at this point.
Clumsy. So unoriginal.
And then what we'll do is we'll just gain a whole bunch of life or play some destroy some creatures if they play anything. Like if they've got another tattoo. Yeah, whatever. We don't need to do that. All right, how many Nexus of Fates you got?
Let's slow this down. Not so fast.
Okay. So we got... Now, one of the cool things I've added to this deck, Sunbird's Invocation. We're going to play that. Now, Shauna is probably not going to get us much. Zakama to the bottom. It's not our only Zakama, so that's good. But we could get some sweet hits off these 4 cards. He's probably like, who the fuck plays with Sunburst Invocation? It's a really fun card. I like playing with Sunburst Invocation. He's got to have one of his Nexus of Fates, though, at this point. I mean, I'm just assuming at this point. So another Tatiova. And there we go. There's the Nexus of Fate. This deck is like, I'm just gonna gain all the life. It's like a really slow version of Topo. Oh my god, it's got Planeswalker deck Nissa in it. So again, just more Nexus of Fate. Now he can throw my Sunbird's Invocation in the deck. And this game's pretty much over. I'm gonna play out just a bit, but I'm just expecting eventually just an Ether Reservoir. That's what that's what I was racking my brain about. I'm assuming Ether Reservoir is coming at some point to just hit me for 50.
More malleable than people think.
Here we go. More Teferis.
If you show remorse, I'll show respect. Let's skip to the good part. You have far too many shortcomings to be considered.
Got Dovenbon. Oh. Yeah, this game's over. I'm just gonna concede at this point.
Mine.
Good game, opponent. Good game. All right, so we're gonna switch decks now. We're gonna play some mono black. Let's see if we fare any better with our control deck. I mean, this deck would have been the deck to play last game. So let's see who we get this game. Lime and Coconut. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of removal, and we got swamps. We're okay with this. Just depends on who we're up against. If it's burn, I'm going to be really sad. Because standard burn's becoming much more and more of a thing. Firebrand Archer. Yeah, we can let it live for now. I'm still pretty sure with that, since this is a Firebrand Archer, this is probably a burn deck. Tormenting Voice. Yeah, I'm going to put an end to those shenanigans. We'll take one, but at least now we know what we're up against. Throw Tormented Scarabs out. This will sort of whittle away at their life total for the rest of the game. Especially because they're probably not going to have too many permanents. They might discard, but we're not going to see. They're going to start taking some hits soon. I think they're thinking about discarding. Let's see here. Come on, play a creature. Ooh, that works too.
I know. I am hot,
So we're going to take 2, but in the end we're going to get the Chandra, which works for me. Zoop.
Now you've done it.
And then they'll either have to discard or take 3. And we're going to sort of just chip away at them. Yeah, it looks like they're thinking about discarding. Never mind. And there you go, more discarding. Yeah, I'm an evil bastard. I'm just all about making people discard. And we'll just continue to dirtle. If we draw a Demon Lord Bells and Lock or something like that on our next turn, we're going to be in a really good spot. So we're going to take 2 Pyromancer. And we definitely want Chandra.
Hey, over here.
They don't have too many good creatures, unfortunately. Let's just +1.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Ooh, we'll play that. And they either have to sacrifice their 1 creature or take 3. Ooh, there's their Chandra.
What? My hair is on fire? I know.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take the 2.
Yup, you're going down.
Yeah, we're gonna plus.
This'll be easy.
And don't care about the rest. They don't have a hand. Let's take their Pyromancer. And goodbye, Chandra. God, we're starting to look like some red-black aggro deck. And take 3. They need 8 points of burn this turn, or else they are very, very dead.
Feel my pain.
And they're dead. And we'll just make it official. Zoop. And victory! Bling. All right. So we're probably going to just play one more game of this, and then we will go play some World of Warcraft and hope it works. Hope the servers are actually working again and not broken like they've been broken Again, for 2 streams in a row. Pestbrook is our opponent. Alright, so we got... I guess it's okay. Swamps? Someone else has swamps besides me? I don't know about this. Red-black aggro, maybe? Although, I don't know how many of them actually play Cinder Barons. Well, may as well Doomfall them. See what they're working with. They got a burn spell? Nope. Okay, so... Oh, this is a burn deck too! Okay, so what do we really care about? So, Lightning Strike. We don't care about Magma Spray too much. Chandra is probably the worst thing in this hand. Especially because they're going to probably get to play it next turn. A lot of this other stuff we don't really care about since we're not really a creature deck. And Torment of Scarabs. Gutter Snake. Perfect. That's an excuse for me to gain 2 life. Yum. It looks like they're just delegating to just take 3 every turn. Like all the both Magma Spray and a Braid in their hand are kind of just dead cards against this deck. Other than like Ravenous Chupacabra or this one Jasu Vest, we don't really have too many of those. In fact, we should probably get this double cast out of their hand while we still have the chance to. Yep, shock me. Yep, don't care about that card. We can hold out with Jasu because I'm pretty sure we're going to get to the 10 lands we need to kick him. Especially with Cabal Stronghold, probably. More swamps. We're gonna just totally ambush him with this, I think. And GG's, good sir. It's just 2 burn decks in a row, and they just can't do anything. All that creature removal. Ooh, 1 more and we would have... You know what? Let's go for the last win. If we win this game, then we'll be good. Then we'll be able to crack a pack, and it'll be great. Sangria Pappy, you are our next opponent. Alright, so we got 2 Cabal Strongholds. This is a bit of a sketchy hand. If we draw another swamp, this hand will be great, but... Oh, let's risk it. You only live once, right? Swamp. Control, maybe? Or... Life Game? The Life Game Architect I've been seeing pop up a lot on Magic Online recently. Or Arena. Mono Secret Cat. So their whole deck is Secret Cats, probably. Well, we were worried about not actually drawing any lands. I'm always, whenever this an opponent plays this type of deck and gets the 3 lands, I'm expecting a turn 3 champion to wins. And there we go. It delivered. It's just in the graveyard. All right. So now we'll play this. Let's save that actually. Karn. They'll probably futilely trying to kill Karn.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Excellent. The Golden Demise in there is perfect. Of course, they're going to give us the other Karn, but we'll just grab the Golden Demise next turn. Or never mind. I guess they want us to kill their cat tokens. Champion. Of course, it's a God Pharaoh's gift deck. I wonder if they have the refurbish yet.
Please stop.
Karn doesn't like him when Karn doesn't like being poked, I guess. All right. Let's do. All right, let's Golden Demise first. Clear the board. I think we probably want to. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll go on the artifact plan next turn, I think. Of course, if they God for Her's gift in the next, like, 3 turns, we are totally dead. And we're totally dead. Yeah, we're just going to concede here. There's like no combinations of draws that sort of get us out of that, unfortunately. Some say we're conceding too soon. I say I'm being realistic. All right, we're gonna give this deck one more shot, and then we're gonna quit. God, this game's so addictive. I just want to keep playing. Though to be fair, I just want the World of Warcraft servers to start working again. We're gonna mulligan this hand. We're just gonna throw it straight out. It is not a good hand. It's probably fine. Yeah. Okay, we're better now. Play a Knight of Grace. They're like, Naya Knights? Who plays Naya Knights? Whack. I actually really like Knight of Grace. I think it's a really good 2-drop. Especially against a lot of the decks I've been seeing on Arena. Also, I'm gonna freak out if this is another burn deck. Like, ooh, Wizard's Lightning. Yeah, why not? Let's run out Lyra. I mean, this card's a burn deck's nightmare if this is a burn deck. So, and there you go. He just gives up. All right, there we go. So we won a pack. Let's open the pack, and then we'll go to the we are right back stream. Trying to get World of Warcraft fixed. Amulet of Safekeeping. Whenever you become the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller plays one. I mean, it's good against Storm, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how often we'll use that in Standard, but yeah. So okay. So what we'll do? I'll be right back. I will try World of Warcraft again. We'll see if it actually works this time, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Oh my god, we're back, fam! Alright, let's try and basically get WoW to come up. There we go. Alright, let's do this. So, where we left off anyways, we went ahead and we helped a burning village full of people who had been attacked by the witch cult. And now we're going to go back out there and we're going to investigate this manor that has been seemingly taken over by the witch cult as well. And we're going to find out what that's all about. I'm just glad it finally let us log in, because it was literally sitting at the login screen for like 10 minutes at the start of the stream, and I was like, okay, forget it. We also finished one of the worst bonus activities ever in World of Warcraft, which was just kill 50 dudes. And after doing an entire like 4 quest chain of killing the same dudes, it then wanted to kill 50 more on top of that, which just was no bueno. We got a fancy cape now. Alright, so let's head for the Flight Master. And we'll have to fly all the way back, because as we talked about on the last stream, for whatever reason or another, I'm finding that the inns, inns on the island, are not actually allowing you to get rested experience. So as such, we basically have to teleport back to Stormwind if we want to gain any type of rested experience, and then fly all the way back out to wherever we were. It's really annoying, because like I have my Hearthstone set to this place here. Of course, it doesn't always populate the map, but this area here, Fallhaven. But whenever we go there to the inn, it doesn't give you any rested experience, and it's the same for the inn in Aram Strand as well as in Falconhurst, which is really bizarre to me. Like, it's almost like Blizzard is like, hey, wait, if you want to get rested experience, you got to go all the way back to town, which seems really, really annoying. So again, we're just flying around, just waiting for our griffin. I again love this isle so far. I'm really liking the story so far. I like the whole witch cult angle. I like some of the enemies; they look really cool. It's also weird that there's zombies with pig heads, and then when you kill them, they like break in half. It's very Diablo-like. move this up over our damage bars. We're also currently working on a treasure map quest line that'll give us this battered Valkyr cowl, which is basically one of the new pieces of Azeroth gear that we can sort of augment. But it basically requires us to find treasure chests in this area and basically take these scrolls from them and basically combine them to complete the quest. We're also currently working on the war campaign as well, but we can't progress it until level 114, as you can see there. And we can apparently throw liquid fire in this area. That's apparently the big mechanic for a lot of this area. All right, time to run back to where we were actually left off. So this is the town we saved from the burning, and now we got to go run to the Crimson Forest, where adventures continue. Also, the name very fitting, since it is a very red forest. Kind of like that, the blood isle from the Draenei area, only less, bloody red. So there's a quest we should grab first before we start killing stuff. Apparently liquid fire does nothing against this guy. I thought it would, but it does not.
I need to target something first.
Things I've seen. The horror. The horror.
The horror.
I need a moment. I've been trying to break this cage for hours.
Of course, there's just random boots just hanging out at here. They basically just took all their equipment and just threw it all over the place. Alright, so let's open this treasure chest. We really shouldn't be doing these now, but we want to get that helmet. So 8. And then just a blank piece of paper. And that quest is only going to get harder the more treasure chests we open. Let's see, grab this sword. Ooh. A flesh carving knife. Just what I always wanted. That's cool. It's all bloody.
I cannot attack that target.
So apparently we're collecting organic matter for some reason, so it involves just killing all these kobolds. Alright, so we'll give Samantha her gear back.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so let's see. So what else we gotta get? We gotta get the 3 boxes of reagents. There we go. We got some organic matter. I feel like we could probably just get organic matter samples from just about anything. I don't necessarily see why it has to be these things. Of course, it probably would have added context if I actually would have read the quest material for this. But I did not.
I cannot attack that.
Got 3 of 4, and I wonder where these box of reagents come from. I'm guessing they're probably in this area. Mysterious brew. I like mysterious brews. I still really like this witch character model. It looks really cool. Again, very different from a lot of World of Warcraft stuff. Apparently the mysterious brew just turned me into a newt. Look at that. I'm all polymorphed. I'm a cute little newt. All right, maybe what we'll do, we'll focus down the mongrels, and then hopefully that'll update the map if the regions are somewhere
Too
else.
far away. I must get closer. I cannot attack that target.
There we go. All right, so the box remains the same. Let's see. So it says the witches are carrying the bags. But for whatever reason, when I... Huh. These Hexwood Seers have them. But I guess just not the witches we were fighting. Seems weird to have two different sets of witches. Also, even weirder that they're stuck in a tree, apparently. Just like hanging out in there. Yoop. Oh my god, they're like all stuck in the geometry. That's the third one. No wonder why I wasn't seeing them before. I was just running around not seeing these guys. Because like they're just all stuck in the geometry somewhere. Classic Blizzard.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Stab. Alright, one more. Hopefully we can find more of these guys now that they're not, now that they're actually kind of walking around and not, stuck. Chances of us finding more this way are probably unlikely. Again, those are the other witches. They still have silver, so let's steal from them. Well, that's a kick in the teeth. There we go. There's one out in the open, thankfully.
I require a target.
There we go. All right, let's see what's next. At some point, we're going to have to use this throw liquid fire for something. Again, we're not really... It looks like it's really good against the wicker enemies, which we just aren't fighting at the moment.
Drosvar stands firm.
We shall drive back the darkness. I am sorry they took your husband.
Now.
But your daughter is safe
Now
in
to mix
town.
this up.
Be careful heading back.
We're using some rather strong grog as a base and a drop of chill extract and a handful of heart bloom. So we need to bring Master Ashton back to his senses by giving him a bug.
It's a fine day for a little applied alchemy.
Master Ashton, are you back with us?
Oh, I believe so. Thank you, Martin.
There we go. We made him
What
drink some
challenges
really
await us today,
awful stuff.
friend?
Stand strong. Be wary of the woods.
All right, so let's just run.
Master Ashton,
I
will you
will
see this
indeed.
to the end?
Martin and I shall stay. Fantastic. There seemed to be a great deal of
Go deeper in the
activity
woods.
ruins
This is
near
already
the
where we were
giant tree.
questing. It's weird
Then we
that
shall meet our
this is
friend
having us
there.
go to the same place.
Good luck, champion.
The witches spoke of a grand rite to call forth their master.
Master.
A malevolent being
How might
who
I help?
grants them
The
power.
witches have a master.
I heard his rage echoing in the darkness.
Ha,
The master
which
hates
way
the
out?
tyrants with every fiber of his being.
I just had to,
The
I'm
witches
sorry.
are mere pawns in his
Farewell.
bid to return to our realm, based on what I overheard while held
It
captive.
worries
I
me
suspect
when you
this
show up.
entity is connected to the Trust.
Not
Fair
just any
winds
trust.
to you.
Their leader, I would wager.
Apparently we're
Our
in
way
combat.
fought
I'm
against in ages past.
guessing it's this
A
guy?
millennia-old spirit bent on vengeance who wants to kill us all. Lovely.
We must stop this grand rite at all costs.
Oh, let's just vanish. Just get us out of combat. Alright, so I'm guessing we need to get them out of this cage. Alright, let's focus on these focus targets, and then we can sort of get the cages along the way. Oh my god, it's in the big tree stump. That's cool. Of course, we just stab it a million times with a dagger, because apparently that is good enough to chop down something like that. It's like my whole argument I was talking about on our earlier stream about skeletons, because I play an assassination rogue, which is all about bleeds and poisons. And I'm like, how does the skeleton even get killed by poison? It's a skeleton. It doesn't have any blood. All right. We're gonna throw the liquid fire at this thing. Just light the Wicker Man on fire. I still think the Wicker Man quest line that we did yesterday is one of my favorite new quest lines, based off the hit Nicolas Cage movie, The Wicker Man. Grab this cage. Oh, I entered the cast. God, I'm on my rogue. I'm so not used to doing casts on anything.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, we can probably just loot, sap, and then take this out. There we go. Now we're finding a good use for this liquid fire, even though it's taking up the middle of my screen. Now the real question is, do trees have blood? Like, how are the poisons reacting to the trees or the bleeds? Like, does a tree Wicker Man person bleed? Who knows? Ooh, we can cast a random witchcraft spell at the target. It could be anything. It could be that spell that turned me into a newt earlier. And there's the last one. We'll try using this scroll on this servitor. Baneful Spike.
I require a target.
He did. Alright. Here we go. Let's destroy this thing. What can I say, Drew? I like to make the big numbers. That's kind of my thing. Now, Drew, I want you to answer this for me. Does a skeleton bleed? And if so, would, like, poison kill a skeleton? Like, is that how skeletons work?
I return to thrones.
I need to target something first.
So it looks like we just got 3 more people to kill, and then we can run all the way back and cash all this in. And that's a rare up there. We don't need to worry about those right now. Surprisingly, tree people, they don't have any pockets. I can't pick their pockets. Looks like this dude just killed all of them already.
State your business.
Nope, that doesn't do anything. Well, may as well just wait for these to respawn. I'm going to look at Drew's messages, though. Drew McMillan, of course, in the chat, sent me some Facebook messages. I should probably look at them. They don't contain the answer to, hey, do skeletons bleed? And if so, can you kill them with poison?
Send your soul to Gorathor.
Jeez, this bottle of weakening potion doesn't do shit on these guys.
I do not have a target.
Alright, so we'll eat some salty dog crackers because that's the most appealing food ever. It's, you know, dog crackers that are salty. Oh my god, my email settings are out of date. So Windows needed to tell me all about that. It's very exciting. Alright, so we're going to head back and cash in all these quests and see what's going on with these witches trying to bring back their master. I wonder if the witch master is basically just gonna be like the same, like, cool character model, but like super big or something, or have like weird tentacles or something.
Well met, champion.
Shall we get started? Remember, measure twice.
Ooh, what's this?
Or once.
All right, so we got a trinket. So 61 versatility. Your spells and abilities have a chance to grant you 231 of your primary stats, so 231 agility. Is that better than just a 52 agility constant boost? I mean, it probably is. Also, these Banisher Grasps were better than what we got, so let's change them out. Yeah, let's try it. Let's replace our Legion trinket with this one. I mean, we're going to eventually anyways, so we may as well just do it now. Ooh, we're going to confront Garot Tor. He's like a cool tree dude.
Following seas.
Also, every time we go back to that area, we just get put into combat for some reason, even though there's nothing there. It's really weird.
There, the door, in the tree.
Is no one going to mention that massive wicker golem? Because I feel it should be mentioned. One crisis at a time, my boy.
The Wicked Golem. It's going to get us. Ooh, he's coming out of creepy ghost area. He's kind of angry. All right, let's go kill him. Also, there's a guild battle standard there. Now, does he have pockets? He has no pockets. That makes me kind of sad. And we'll use Vendetta. Man, he's like almost dead. I'm barely touched, and somehow he's gonna get away, even though he's poisoned.
Cannot stop me from reclaiming what is mine.
We're stunned by his might. That's the official explanation of what just happened. Run away! We were like clipping over the branches there. Oh, well that's not good. Something tells me that's probably a bad thing. Oh, I don't want to keep running. He just like zoomed out of there. Alright, so it looks like we get to take control of this guy, actually. That's pretty cool.
Strike true.
I have fastened the greater control charm out of the others we acquired. Use it on the Demolisher. We'll ride that monster out.
So we actually had a chance to control one of these guys earlier.
More than that,
And I wonder if it's,
Come on, everyone climb aboard.
I wonder if it's got the same abilities as the other one. Like we had a charge and some other stuff. So what abilities we got? So speed up, improve speeds for 5 seconds. Stomp, unleash an earthquake stomp, knocking down enemies within 20 yards for 5 seconds. And then slams an opponent, causing physical damage in a 20-yard cone. Okay. We're gonna just smash these mofos. Jesus, that ability's good. You just stun him. It doesn't look like it really does any damage. Like this, it looks like we got one damaging ability. We got all these gnarled hulks. Because there are other people around, it looks like we're not getting that many enemies to kill. I guess we're not supposed to kill those ones. Stomp.
There is a certain satisfaction in using the Coven's own weapon against them.
I do quite enjoy its earth-shaking stomp.
See, that stomp's actually pretty good. I was ragging on it earlier, but it seems to be doing the job pretty well. We're not letting these guys get away. Jeez, they're having me kill a lot of these guys, even though, like we're killing them faster than they can respawn. There we go. We got more of them now. Whack. God, this is going on forever. We've been doing this for like 3 minutes now. There are so many of these guys, or it's just the countdown is going very, very slowly. Let's grab these 6. Oh, almost there. 99%.
We should start heading for the ridge.
All right, thank God.
Aram's stand will have a clear line of sight for
Is it
our signal.
almost over? Oh, please tell me it's almost over.
Run, Mr. Tree. Run faster. Nicolas Cage just doesn't stand a chance against the Wicker Man. Somehow the view shifted inside the log for some reason. Thankfully, at least it kicked us out of combat there.
Well met. There are griffin riders waiting for the signal. It is safe to fly over the forest now. I just hope they get here quickly.
Sweet, got some griffins. Sweet, so we're heading back to Aram's Strand, which is where this quest line sort of came from. Also, we're 7 chapters in. I'm guessing that the 2 middle, Break On Through and then Storming the Manor, is this quest line here. And then I guess Sticking to Them is the one we're doing. So I'm guessing that sort of will complete this area, which is sweet, because we're at least honored at our reputation with these guys. The Order of Embers. Which is good. We wanted to get at least honored before we complete each area, I think. That was my goal anyways.
Me, champion. I will report our mission success to Lady Lucille.
I shudder to think what might have become of me had you
Let's
been inquisitor here, not
let's sell some of our stuff first.
Appreciate not being dead.
The Order of Embers has stood against Goraktal
God,
once again.
so many
With
frickin'
allies,
grays.
We shall continue to stand strong.
We can probably sell
Fair
our
winds,
Legion stuff
champion.
too. It's sad to see our Legion stuff go, but it's about time we part with a lot of it. And also, we know this already, so we can just delete it. And we can't sell this either, so let's delete it. All right, and away we go. And let's switch back to our water strider, just in case there's any water along the way. And there we go. So we're almost done all the quests in Drustvar, and I have to say, I've been saying it for a while now over the last 2 streams, because this is pretty much where we've primarily been questing. I've actually really liked the experience here in Drustvar. I think it's cool, it's unique, it's an area that we haven't really seen, or with a lot of unique enemies. I like sort of the lore behind this area. Like, a lot of this is actually really cool. I'm actually glad that they did something different here. I wonder if we're going to see sort of more of the same in some of the other zones. That's what I'm a little worried about with Stormsong Valley and Trigard Sound. But yeah, so far we're having fun. So we may as well go after this web-covered chest, since it is right here and it's full of spiders. Everyone's favorite things in the whole wide world.
I need to target something first.
We got another ship in a bottle. We've also got some cool augment runes. So these are basically the new Battle for Azeroth augment runes, which will come in handy when we actually reach max level.
I require a target.
Marshal Reed, are those
The battle awaits.
your men?
Yes, the Coven took them. Now they're no more than mindless pawns. We will have no choice but to cut through them.
I'm sorry.
So it looks like the witches have sort of taken over a lot of the guard for the manor, and we're gonna sort of take all the points piece by piece until we attack the manor over here.
We can handle these soldiers guides my blade. Their leader. My life for the coven.
We're just gonna go stealth. They told us to go after the leader while they take care of them, so we'll do that.
Calling belongs to the coven.
Stab, stab, stab. Kick.
Excellent work.
Easy peasy.
This tower
So much,
will
so
provide
much
us
easier
with
than we can just stealth around
the
all the
lane,
enemies.
All of its holdings. We must act with
There we go.
haste.
So now we're gonna go sort of scout around the manor, so that we can plan our grand entrance into the manor and basically take over everyone. So let's see. So we got this ring. So we're going to lose haste, but mastery's still alright, at least on assassination, and crit is sort of what we want as the main stat. So there we go. Just may as well grab the Fight Master. Now let's see if this inn actually gives us resting. And no. Because normally we'd see the little icon down here stating we've got rested experience. But once again, another inn in this game with no rested experience. So that, I really hope that gets patched or changed at some point. Because that's a really dumb change, especially if you're trying to level.
Will you hold still? I need to make this tight.
Lovely day for some. I'm trying. It would be easier if you weren't attempting to rip my arm off. You seeing you?
All right, so we're gonna scout as this falcon. So we're playing as the falcon now.
Now, the path to Waycrest Manor runs.
That's
through
pretty cool.
Upper Core Lane. We should check that out first.
Okay. Of course, it's got like a dumb fucking circle we just gotta fly through.
So, they put up a barrier, eh? I can't say I'm surprised, but that will prove problematic. Why don't we do a flyover of the town proper? Be sure to come in low enough that we can get a good look.
But those archers are gonna shoot me.
They're rounding up the townspeople. That must mean that they're not completely under the Coven spell. Maybe there are more survivors out there. Before we return, there's one last place we should check. There's an armory right over the hill. Let's see if anyone's home.
Bunch of
Blacksmith
guards.
is alive. We're in luck, though we better get to him quickly. Hurry back. We need to let Marshal Reed know what we saw. I'm sure he'll have a strategy in mind.
We just pop out of Winston.
Thank you for returning Winston to me in one piece. I'm sure
Aw,
Reed will be
little
interested
Winston.
in what you saw out there.
See, he's adorable.
Our enemy's eyes are upon us.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go attack the armory first, and we're gonna rescue the blacksmith.
Glory to House.
And apparently, there are some mines in the hills. We gotta get some silver nuggets. I'm guessing it's probably like overridden by spiders or something. Something really dumb. Especially since we saw a lot of spiders on the way in here.
The spiders. They're everywhere.
Yep, I knew it. Fucking
You mind your
spiders.
business, and I'll mind mine. This land is cursed. I'm out of range.
20 spiders? That's a lot of spiders.
I do not have a target.
Let's reapply our poisons. I almost wish they went back to the way poisons were back in the day, where you permanently applied the poison and then with no time limit, and then you would just reapply it whenever you wanted a different poison. That was back in, I believe, the Cataclysm days, where you basically just had you'd still have to buy the poisons, but you had a bunch to choose from, but then they negated sort of the time effect. So you only really needed to renew them or use the poisons in your bag when you needed to switch them. Though I don't know if I want to go back to the days where we have to buy our own poisons and arrows again, because that was a big pain in the ass. Ooh, a Bilefang Hunter.
Far away.
Oh, I'm guessing he's caught in the environment. That's always fun. See if this one is.
I'm out of range.
Oh my god, little spider babies.
I require a target.
Ooh, we got some more Moonlight. That's apparently a metal. See, this makes me sad. This mine is basically just the same model as the mine from your garrison in Warlords of Draenor. It's like exactly the same model except with spiderwebs in it. Drew, to answer the question of Drew from the press pool in the chat, aka Space Monkey 69, the reason I'm not playing Horde is because I don't know anyone who plays Horde, whereas I know people who play Alliance. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm actually meeting more people now who actually play Horde. People like Mr. Badbit, people like Fiona McKinnon play Horde. But I do not play Horde because, you know, why not? I could play a Blood Elf Monster Rancher? That's not even a thing that exists. The game Monster Rancher doesn't exist in this game. Besides, I'm a Void Elf. That's basically pretty much a Blood Elf anyways. I'm already like halfway there, Drew. To be fair though, I think this expansion I'll probably do what I usually do, which is I'll level my Alliance player first, and then I'll go play Horde afterwards. That's usually how I do things. The second character I level will be my Horde character probably.
Out of range.
They are really cool. I mean, they're basically like Blood Elves except cooler. And I mean, I can prove it to you because basically I'm going to reach into my bags here and pull out this cool item called the Orb of Sindorai, which I can basically transform into a Blood Elf. So this is me as a Blood Elf. See, I'm kind of cool. I'm not really like super cool, but I'm kind of cool. And then here's me back as a Void Elf. See, look at how much cooler I look as a Void Elf. Like, come on. Void Elves, you don't get much better than that. That's cool. I mean, the Void Elves are basically just the Blood Elves, Drew, except they basically, at the end of, in Warcraft 3, basically, they're like the Blood Elf survivors. Well, no, Drew. Basically, the item I use is a toy, which is basically like all these other toys in my bags. For example, this just summons a bunch of scarabs that just come around me because I like scarabs. Basically, these are all toys in my bag that I can use to give me cool appearances like this. It doesn't actually make me a blood elf. It just, you know, substitutes it anyways. There's no real justification for that. See, scarabs are cool. Drew, you would have loved it yesterday. Yesterday, there was a quest line that revolved around The Wicker Man, the hit movie The Wicker Man starring Nicolas Cage. And you had a mission called Not the Bees, in which you had to go fight a bunch of bumblebees. And they had this cool, like, they have this cool new model for bumblebees that look a lot like your bumblebee tattoo. And it looks really cool. I felt really bad because I don't like killing bees, but it was a really fun quest line. The best part is, of course, the bees, they get in a guy's eyes because he gets swarmed by bees and he's like, they're in my eyes. It's so good. I loved it. It's one of my favorite new quest lines.
Greetings, Outlander.
Ooh, silvered weapons. What does that do? Well, I can't see what that did now, so let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say it in there. Well, you know, I do have Twitch mods that block certain words, Drew. We don't want no vulgarity in the chat. That's how this works. This is a family show. Only I get to swear. That's the best part about this exchange. I mean, what else do we pride ourselves on at the Game Moves podcast, Drew, than family friendliness? Let's just call a spade a spade. All right, so we're gonna grab this treasure chest. Let's see. Do we get more scrolls? I want more scrolls. We got a scroll. All right. So let's see if... There it is. Let's see if we got another one. All right. We're three more scrolls away from getting our really cool Valkyr gear, which will be sweet. Is he down here?
Get back, or you'll be meeting me hammer.
But I'm not trying to kill you.
Wait. You're not one of them.
All right, let's go.
Carry on. All right. You just lead the way.
Oh.
Salutations.
Ooh, 50 war resources.
Go with the tides.
We're just gonna rob all these dudes' helmets and stuff. That's cool. Now, is there actually a Coven ambush? Because literally I just walked out of the cellar and nothing happened.
Get cracking. Get on then.
Alright, I told him to go, but, you know, he's just hanging out.
You found him. We should leave quickly. The Coven has this place surrounded. Wait. What was that?
But literally, I just walked outside and there was no one there. You just said the same thing. All right, let's go stealth.
Just you try. You'll taste my hammer, witch.
I need to target something first.
Well, that was easy.
You cannot escape the mother.
All right, so that quest is done and over there.
Ah, cram it, you foul-tongued nag. Your mother can rock the
You
bells of a sea snake.
He called her a foul-tongued nag? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Fire a target.
is lifted.
Getting that quality salvage. I guess, like, I can't pick up the quality salvage off their dead bodies. It just isn't quality more after I poison them. I can't even sort of pickpocket their items, I guess. At least they do have pockets, though. Oh. Oh, I could die.
I do not have a target.
There we go. So we could probably eat some more of these salty dog crackers. A favorite of salty dogs and parrots. Okay, so is there more quality salvage around here? Oop. All right. Sap him. Just kill this guy. Perfect. All right, so one more should do it. I feel bad for just killing all these guards because they're basically just sort of cursed by the witches to basically do their bidding. They don't want to fight me, but they're stuck fighting me anyways. It's like the bees. I don't want to kill the bees. I don't want to kill these guards, but, you know, you kind of have to. So I wonder if this means we're getting closer to attacking the manor. Maybe we're going to go liberate the village first and then go to the manor.
Act with haste. Glory to House Waycrest.
How can I help?
So apparently we're going to go create a silver weapon
Keep your sails.
at Watchman's Rise, which is where we are.
Mind your tack. Ain't much here, but I got a notion how to maximize it.
I love just this this druid. He's just clipping halfway through the
I
environment.
believe I spied an old hand cannon in the repair heap over there. Fetch it for me.
Oh, are we gonna get a
See what
cool
we
gun
can do.
that fires like silver bullets? I guess.
That's the one. Just toss it atop the table there. I'm thinking, if we break this silver up into shrapnel, we'll have ourselves quite the
I think the game's
dangerous
glitched.
blast.
Let me reload the UI. Maybe that'll fix it. Doesn't say I have it in my inventory. In fact, literally, if I try and do anything, it looks like the game's kind of... I think we're going to probably disconnect it soon. Again, it's been the running theme of these last couple streams. Hey, let's try not to
That's the
disconnect.
one. Just toss it atop the table there.
There we go. The
That's
game
the
finally
one.
caught up.
Just toss it atop the table there.
And latency's good.
I'll need
So,
to modify
yeah.
this here hand cannon of mine first. Ah, there we go. What can this old salt do for you? Don't go dogging the watch now.
So, Mr. Angus, are you gonna do something, or? Still wondering what this hypersensitive asthma reader sensor does.
Get on then. No sense in dragging anchor. Ain't much here, but I got a notion how to maximize its potential. Let me work this for a spell. Meanwhile, I believe I spied an old hand cannon in the repair heap over there.
But I just gave you the hand cannon. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me all this all over again? You just told me about it. Okay, so maybe if I run back in here. We're gonna log out and log back in. Maybe that'll unglitch this glitched quest by the looks of it. If not, this is gonna be a really sad ending to this area. Maybe at some point it'll get fixed. We'll probably have to just abandon quest at that point and then redo all that. If it doesn't work. All right. Let's try this again.
What can this old salt do for you?
All right. Let's just abandon quest. Try this from the beginning. Maybe it'll work this time.
Hail, traveler. A steady tiller prevails.
Mind your tack.
All right. We spoke with him.
Ain't much here, but I got a notion how to maximize its potential.
I guess us trying to pick up the hand cannon while it was auto-looting, I think must have broken it.
Fetch it for me, and we'll see what we can do.
There we go.
That's the one. Just
So now
toss
we'll place it on the table.
there.
So now it's on the table.
Try this here hand cannon of mine first.
So let's see if he actually does something this time.
Ah, there we go. All that's left is to give the girl a name. How about we call her Wish? And one more thing.
So,
Don't be trying to fire
Rich
her
Rend
too
damages
fast.
enemies in a cone in
Damage
front of the
down
caster,
if you're not careful.
increases damages by
Good luck.
witches.
And put some witches in
The
ground
Heartsbane
for
Coven.
old Angus.
So it's like an anti-witch gun. Ooh, another group quest.
What is your business with House Waycrest? Fair winds and following seas.
Alright, so we're going to accept the quest. Alright, so let's get this. Let's see. Okay, she's way over there. Let's not do that one first. It looks like there is another quest waiting for us over here. Let's grab that, and then we have all of them. So yeah, as I suspected, we're going to sort of take back the town first, and then we're going to attack the manor, it looks like.
Fitting tribute.
Bam!
I do not have a target.
Master is eternal.
No, these poor townspeople. There's just fucking blood everywhere in this circle. Also, they made that ship into a house. That's cool. Oh, another dead person. How the hell do we get up on that roof?
My life for the coven.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have much effect on these guys with the Witch Red. Oh my god, there's actually a Horde player here. I think that's the first time I've seen a Horde player in, like, a long time. That could be that could potentially be bad, though, because that person's level 120. And they could very easily murder us. Because we are playing in War Mode, which allows PvP. Since it does add quite a big experience boost.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
Creations will render this place barren.
Me and this monk just totally just destroyed this lady. So good. Somebody tells me that guy's going to come alive and we're going to have to kill him. I 100% agree with you, Drew. Wrecking House indeed. I mean, clearly the pandas, they know best. They're the coolest. Any panda that knows Kung Fu is clearly superior to everything else. Of course, we've got a bunch of dumb witch statues that we gotta blow up. Oh my god, a second Horde player. There's a paladin. He's also a level 120, so he would probably massacre us. In fact, that's not good. I see him following my life bar.
The curse is lifted.
Man, this freaking Shadow Priest took the target we needed to kill. That makes me sad. Steal some money. So I'm guessing this area around here must be where the Horde landing is. Because the Horde has a couple landing points on Kultiras, and I'm guessing that that's probably them.
Hello? Anyone home? We'll put the coven down. I'll leave you to the mystery then.
Oh,
I'm out of breath.
there's a gorged beast. It's a big pig. And it's a dead pig. Ooh, a cursed boarhide helm. So again, this is another piece of Azerite gear, which allows us to sort of level it alongside our Heart of Azeroth. And let's just go into stealth while we do this. So what abilities has this got? So Rupture increases your agility by 51. You may gain this benefit by any enemy suffering from your rupture. So if we rupture multiple enemies, which is a bleeding dot, this will allow us to greatly increase our agility, which increases our damage. And then Blightborn Infusion. Your spells and abilities have a chance to draw a Wandering Soul from Thoros to serve you for 14 seconds. The soul increases your critical strike by 572. So it's just a periodic critical strike boost. Well, we're going to leave this one for now, since the helmet we've got is probably fine. Although I think I like the traits in the other one better than this one.
Wait, how'd you get... Hey, you're not one of them, are you?
All I did was walk up to you, dude.
Even rotten crops would grow.
Apparently this boar is just sitting here staring at a bunch of radishes. He's just hanging out. Of course, it just means I just need to murder him for some reason. That poor guy. Got an aromatic onion.
I do not have a target.
Apparently we've got to pick 7 aromatic onions from the field.
I need to target something first.
Alright, so we got all the onions. Now it's just time to murder a whole bunch of boars.
I must get closer.
Alright, 2 more boars. Wonder if these permanently stunned guys actually count. Oh, they do. Excellent.
I obey. I obey. The darkness fades.
I require a target.
Oh, we already got all those already. Alright, so looks like we got to get 1 more boar. And there we go. We may as well just turn this in.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine. May blight fall upon
Apparently that's the whole reason we came out here, is just get a whole bunch of onions. It's really exciting. Yeah, let's grab this. These minerals. It's basically just free XP at this point.
I must get closer.
Thank you.
I'm out of range.
Oh, there's a level 120 rogue over here. So it looks like she hasn't respawned yet. So we gotta wait until that respawn happens before we can go back. Until then we can just kill some time by just killing all these soldiers. God, there are so many freaking people in this area. It's like there must be a bunch of horde daily quests here today. God, using the witch rend basically makes it like way too easy to kill those witches. All right, so it's saying to finish this first. So let's finish the bonus objective first before we go back. It just means y'all are now basically priced into just watching me just kill so many guards for a while now. I mean, they are saying thank you for murdering them, so I can't feel too bad about it. Oh, that rogue's her thing. We couldn't. We were gonna stun him before he could go back, but he made it out in time.
Too far away.
May as well grab this horse person. Alright, looks like we just need one more person and then we can go back. And not have to just mercilessly just murder all these people. There we go. We're almost at level 114. We're almost halfway there. Alright. So let's return all these quests first, and then we'll go to the manor.
How can I help?
We're gonna go for the boots, obviously.
The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
Ooh. Okay, so we have a trinket. It gives us plus 78 to agility, and then we can use it to get a versatility boost. It's actually probably not better than what we already have, though.
Get cracking! Carry on, Oak and Mainlander. The Marshal asked that you see him before you
Our
head to
enemy's
the
eyes
camp.
are upon us.
Something about one of his former
The
guards.
Coven will fall.
What can this old soul do for you?
Let's sell our grays. Again, we don't want to sell our BFA gear because we can just break it down later for mats. All right, it looks like we're heading at least ever closer to the manor. Is there actually a quest to complete? It doesn't look like I have any other quests. I don't know what this thing's talking about. Okay, so we're gonna just take these out.
I am bidden!
Token. Got some blasting powder.
divine commands.
Nope. Y'all ain't gonna do anything to me. We're gonna pocket this guard.
Death to the Coven's enemies. The Heartsbane has granted me unrivaled power.
I require a target.
Impossible.
That limited power is very limited now, isn't it? Alright, let's go. I was tempted. I was like, man, we got to get this treasure chest. But then I'm slowly realizing this was a bad idea. Alright, we got it. We're gonna make a quick escape along our goblin glider. Whew. That could have been bad. We were like all out of evasion stuff, so we would have been killed for sure by doing that. If we would have saved. We still need to go back and get some more blasting powder and kill some more of these guys.
I must get closer.
Oh my god, we might die.
I need to target
No, we're
something
good.
first.
Once again, we're back to eating the salty dog crackers because, you know, we just like eating dog food. Apparently, that's what they give us. All right, so we need one more blasting powder, and we've got a vanish to get out of combat. Don't. Oh. Oh, so we're going up here.
The Marshal sent me to find a cannon for you. Looks like this one's free. Right.
Alright, so it's time to break down the barrier at the gate.
I've got a few more scores to settle.
Also, my character's like fucking glitched in here. Like, look at this. Like, what is this? What is this supposed to be? Oh, there we go. Actually, I have control of my character again. Thank God. Ooh, there's a quest over here. Let's go find out what this is.
But where are the other Inquisitors?
Hello.
Oh no, they're taking over the little birdies. We gotta free the birds.
Happy hunting.
We must drive out the darkness.
Alright, so we want to get these legs.
Glory to House
Trust fast stands firm. Keep your sails true.
The battle awaits. I am sworn to protect.
Alright, so these legs are way better than our Legion ones. Now we're pretty much, other than our legendaries and our main weapons, we're pretty much switched off all of our legendary stuff, our Legion stuff. I'm guessing we get the Falconer's key from him. Oh, I guess not.
require a target.
There we go. We got one of their keys. So I'm guessing we got to collect 5 of them.
My life for the coven.
I do
Those
not
poor
have targets.
falcons. And he had no key on them. See, this is kind of annoying. Because, like, number one, these guys aren't even clearly labeled as to who has the keys and who doesn't. But then the drop rate seems really low on these. There we go. There's 2. Oh my god, we're just throwing Winston at these, at whatever's shiny. That poor bird.
Too
He's
far
got this
away.
cool, like, attack scream. He's like, caw.
Curse is lifted.
Perfect, we got another Falconer's key, which is what we want. Okay. Let's get Winston out again. I feel bad. I'm literally like just throwing him, and he's like, caw at these, we're basically just throwing them into these charms, essentially. There's probably one more on the other side that we just can't see where we are.
I obey.
I need to target something first.
Still looking for 2 more keys. I feel like we're just going to be looking forever for these things.
I'm out of range.
There we go. All right, so that's 4. Oh, we got to get Winston. Zoop. There we go. So that's all of them. So we just need to do one more key, and then we can get out of this fucking godforsaken area. That's 1. And then I think this one's 2. There we go.
Say hi, Winston. Who's it?
Woohoo! Ding! Level 114. Only 6 more levels to go, and we will be at max level again. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to do this. It's recommending we do the group quest now, so we may as well just go do it and get it over with. Alright, so there she is there. So let's see if we can find a group. There's no way to. Let's invite both these guys. Invite this druid. And then we got room for one more. There we go. So that's it. We're at the maximum number of players, so let's go kill these guys.
I must get closer.
Jeez, this warlock's going all out. They're using their big cooldown.
I do not have a target.
And there we go. Mission accomplished. So it's time to abandon group. Thank you, friends. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, there's a shaman there. Requires the merchant's key. Who the hell has the merchant's key?
Well met.
Search the forgotten bones.
Keep your sails true.
Oh my god. I feel bad for this guy. He got murdered at his own wedding. Oh. We're actually going to see the wedding take place.
Oh, hello there. Keep your sails true.
My blade is ready.
This priest is running late.
I'm telling you, Arthur, you should not allow this. Our daughter marrying a common merchant.
Lucy is merely following her heart, Meredith. Just as I did when I wed you.
Her heart isn't doing our house any favors. Why would my husband put his notebook in Lucille's pack? Why would my husband put his notebook in Lucille's pack? Are you trying to waste our time?
I'm just looking at... Oh, there we go. It's under the carpet.
The tides.
He needs his notebook to complete the ceremony, so he hides it under the carpet? Sure.
Well met. May the tides.
Oh, here we
fail
go. We're going to see how this went wrong because we saw freaking blood everywhere. Also, we're AFK for 1 minute. Let's enjoy the ceremony together, folks. In fact, we'll turn off the UI.
Please forgive my tardiness.
It's fine, Father. Where is Mother?
She will be down shortly. She asked that I begin in her stead. Shall we?
Something tells me this lady's mother is a
Please
witch.
proceed, Father.
Very well. Friends, family, and honored guests, we gather on this fine autumn day to celebrate the joining of Lucille and Alexander. As the Lord governing Drusvar, and as Lucille's proud father, it is my honor to wed these two in the presence of the land.
Oh, look at that. I got a cool
sky,
suit.
and the sea. Alexander, have you prepared the... Wait, what was that?
Also, it doesn't look out of place at all. The void mouth is just hanging out.
Alexander! No!
An ambush! Lucy, get behind me! Guards, to arms!
Oh, guessing I'm gonna get to do something? Or no, they're already dead. Man, she's using poison on me. The poison master. That's not gonna fly.
I'm out of range. I require a target.
Just totally wrecking these assassins.
Too far away.
This is actually a really cool mission. Like, this is very unique from a lot of the stuff we get in a while, so it's actually kind of cool to see this. Like this really cool like flashback. Nope.
Here is your money, outlaw. Take it before anyone sees you.
Always a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, they're down in the basement.
Seems we have a visitor.
So it seems the mother decided to assassinate the groom.
Don't worry. I'll get rid of this pest.
I cannot attack that.
You had better.
What a bitch.
Lady Waitress.
And he's dead.
Enemy. You will regret seeing this.
Did he have something on him? It wouldn't let me loot him. Yeah, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Let's grab this ore. That was really cool. I'm actually kind of impressed by that.
Hello there.
There we go. We got the Heart of Azeroth powered to level 6.
Fair winds, friend. At last, I can leave the memories of this place behind. Thank you.
We may as well grab the flight path while we're here. Oh my god, it's like, it's Undead Hippogriff is the flight master. Oh, that's like way down there. We're not gonna fuck with that for right now. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna turn in this first and then go back up here.
Hey there.
Even more Azerite. Let me just sneak through this area. They're not going to see us anyways. And then once we turn in this quest, I think that's going to do it for the stream, for the night anyways. We got a little bit of a late start, so that's why we continue to go a little bit later than we were originally planning to.
Greetings, Outlander.
So we're going to do this. Okay. So we turn that in. We got 2 gold, apparently, for our trouble. That's not very much at all. And, of course, since we can't get rested experience here, we're going to port back to Dalaran, to port back to Stormwind, to basically then eventually just end our journey there for the evening. And we got to see some really cool stuff this evening. I'm really excited to see how this plot line sort of turns out with the Witch Coven. I'm guessing one of the dungeons that since we haven't actually done any of the dungeons yet, actually, I'm curious to see how that sort of plays into it, because I know that there is a dungeon in that region. I wonder, like, if there's a witch boss or something else. Again, I haven't even looked at the dungeon journal, so I'm really interested to see how that plays out. But again, I'm really liking this story so far. It's really cool. Again, between the Wicker Man quest line and then the quest line we just had with the tragic wedding, like, all this stuff is really cool and unique, at least unique to the game anyway. So here we go. So we're going to use our Dwarven flying machine to fly back to Stormwind. When eventually it loads. Hopefully it doesn't DC us again. There we go. So we're going to close this here. So we'll come back to me. So thank you once again for joining my World of Warcraft stream. Another one. That's the last one for this evening. So tomorrow I'll be back at 1 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll sort of pick up the pace from there. And if you missed the stream at all, you can head over to game-boost.com/video. I'm posting all of the basically the live replays after each live stream, including this one, so you can check those out there as well. You can check out our website, game-boost.com. You can find me on Twitter at Ryan Turford, that's TURFORD, and that's about it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning.